Operation Union 1 and 2, which Union 2 was a follow-on to Union 1. So it extended all the way from the 21st of April all the way through the middle of May, and total casualties for the Marine side during those two operations were 71 killed in action, 139 wounded in action, but the enemy dead were 476 confirmed KIAs killed in action, and about 200 more suspected. And the difference between confirmed and suspected is when you see a dead body on the ground, that's a confirmed kill. When you see blood trails, and you can tell by the amount of blood where the enemy was seriously wounded or not. When you see heavy blood trails, then you count that as a possible killed in action. And that's, I don't know if you've ever heard the term body count. That became a well-known term used by the Department of Defense. They thought Vietnam was a war of attrition. If you kill more of them than they kill of us, eventually they'll run out of troops. But that's because we did not understand the Vietnamese and the Chinese mindset at the time. They would fight and just have more kids so they could continue to fight. There was no number that if you kill that many, they'd quit fighting. You know. So our strategy was never very sound in the war anyway.
So do you think these were successful? Do you consider these successful?
Well, they were for the mission. You know, the mission was to clear the Viet Cong and North Vietnamese Army out of that area so that the people, the rice farmers and the water buffalo guys, could raise their herbs and farm their rice and live a peaceful life. And the Viet Cong and North Vietnamese were not going to let the South Vietnamese do that. They wanted a united country, and the only way to do it was to drive all the Americans out, which they eventually did. But in order to do that, they had to control the individual villages and the entire province. And they did not succeed at that until after 1973. So for the mission, it was successful. For the short term, for the long term, it had very little effect. And because we had routed the North Vietnamese